Hey guys, this has been long and anticipated. Life is busy, so I thought I'd finally film a video. It's just a little update video. While I try to do something, I was like, I really need to do. I'm gonna explain in a second what I'm doing, but I really needed to do what I needed to do. But I was also needing to film this, and I was like, well, I could probably just do that and film at the same time. So that's what I'm attempting to do. I'm trying to think of what I said in the live. In the live, I did explain that, yes, I am getting divorced. It was, I wouldn't say it was mutual, but it was, definitely, needed. I said, I think I said expectations weren't being met. Just meaning, I don't really know how to word it per se, but expectations weren't being met for me. So, I just want to be happy, is basically what I'm saying. And it was just getting to the point where I just wasn't. And I talked about it and dealt with it as much as I could, and it just got to the point where it just ended. Nothing juicy, no infidelity. A lot of people were asking about that. Just asking in general if, someone cheated or what have you. No. From what I know, no. So no. What else? We moved. I don't have my apartment anymore. We moved into a house in March. Which I thought would also help things, because being in an apartment that was really small sucked. But we got a big house. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's so nice. But unfortunately, I will be moving when the lease is up. We both will be. That's why we're still living together. Things are civil as they can be. It's a little weird, being in separate rooms and what have you. And I am also technically not single. Not single just in general, because I'm still technically married. We're working on the divorce papers. There's just some things that we are trying to do before we sign the divorce papers, like health insurance wise, stuff like that. I have an eye doctor appointment on Friday. Just getting stuff lined up that way once the divorce is done, there's nothing to worry about for a while, basically. But I am dating somebody, so, and she's not. So, she's coping in her own way, I'm coping in mine, but I am dating somebody. I have not posted any pictures of them. I'm probably not going to do that because she does not want to be a part of any of this, which is perfectly fine. I, respect her in that way. I don't think I would want her to be anyway, just in general, because of, Lexus was in some videos with me, but she wasn't very active in Gore World. But I am dating somebody, like I said. I have been since the 10th of October. So it's been a little over a month. Well, almost 2 months, I guess, now. We met in September, the beginning of September, talked for a while, and then started dating, what have you. And it's going very well. She knows everything. She's very familiar with everything. So that's going really well. That is something I'm doing. She won't see this till after I give it to her, but I am making an advent calendar for her for December. It's the 2nd, so I am a little late, but I was waiting for something to come in the mail, and it ended up, I don't know if it's lost, or something. The person that I ordered it from is looking into it, because I wasn't the only order that happened to. So I was waiting on that, and she said it would probably be here on the 1st, so I was like, okay, I'll just give it to her when I see her that week and just let her open however many days that took. But that did not happen because, like I said, I got lost. But I just was at Walmart for way too long. I really don't like Walmart, and I was there for way too long trying to figure out what to put in these boxes because the thing I got, it looks like a little boom box, and the little containers look like cassette tapes. And she's a really big fan of Taylor Swift, so most of them have some kind of either Taylor Swift sticker or some kind of random sticker on it. And then the number stickers are going to close this part. And I've just got some like really random little doodads that y'all will probably see here in a minute to put in there. And then I also just wrote some little things that I'm going to stick in there as well. Try not to make this video too long, and I'm trying to think of other updates to give you guys besides like the divorce and everything. I think I had made a profile picture on my Facebook, and I forgot it was connected to my Instagram, and people were asking what baby was in one of my profile pictures. My sister had a baby. She had a baby on August 25th, and I completely forgot that my Instagram profile picture was connected to my Facebook one, so I fixed that because I would not have put the baby out there in girl world because she doesn't need to be. Very cutest baby ever, literally. My sister's great mother. She took to it very well. I think she was a little scared on her part, but she is doing perfectly fine. It's so nice. It's so weird at the same time, but it's very cool. We moved. I'm trying to think of what else is going on. I'm still at the same job that I previously spoke about when I was making videos last. Still at that job. I need to be doing things while I'm doing this. Trying to think of what else. I'm sorry if this is annoying. I lost some weight, which I posted about, and I'm sorry if you hear my dog whining. He's just nosy and wants to be in here with me, and he's a lot, so I'm not going to do that. And I'm talking about Bo, the white dog that I think I put in a video before maybe or talked about, but it's Lexus's dog that she got before we were together. But, I mean, obviously we still live together, so the dog's still here. My dog is probably just lounging around somewhere. But Carter is alive and well. What else? I have 2 cats that we got. We actually got them after we separated. It just kind of happened by chance. And I think we have agreed to both take one. Once we both move, possibly both of us take both, which if someone takes both, it's probably going to be her, because I'm taking Carter no matter what, and she's taking Bo no matter what, but, we're just trying to figure out if they're too bonded of a pair to separate, or if we should just separate them. Because when they were a little bit younger, because they're not even a year old yet, when they were a little bit younger, they were super close with each other. They, like, were always with each other. But now that they've gotten, like, older, they seem to be okay and kind of are more independent. So we're just going to see how that goes and just kind of go from there on that. Let me see what else. I turned 30 this year. That was wild. I can't remember if I don't think I posted any pictures about it from my party or anything on Instagram, just because I haven't been posting on Instagram that much, because it's been a crazy year, honestly, like, with the whole divorce thing. It's been kind of, like, not in the works, but stuff has been ongoing since this time last year, which really sucks because we had our wedding reception last year, around this time, also in October, and, like, without putting all my business out there, I kind of chalked things, like, I was definitely putting in a lot of effort. I do. That's just who I am. And I just wasn't feeling the effort being reciprocated back, like, after the reception, basically, which is a really bad timing, but I chalked it up to seasonal depression. And, you know, sometimes people are just really low. Like, I mean, even baddies get saddies. So, I mean, it happens. So, you know, tried to talk through that, work with that, and, you know, stuff happens, man. So, like I said, that did kind of suck. But it is what it is. Can't do anything about it now. Everything is said and done. Like, there's no... Like, we're not working on anything anymore, clearly. I'm dating somebody else. But, and I don't know what her situation is or what she's doing or anything. Like, we still talk and are civil with each other and are as friendly as we can be. Like, sometimes it's a little hard. Not so much for me, because I'm just generally not a mean person. And I'm not saying she's mean, but just, it comes off in mean ways sometimes, and that's fine. You know, express your feelings. Everyone's feelings are valid in some kind of a way. Like, sometimes you need a better way of expressing yourself. I feel like I'm rambling about that. I'm also unsure if I'm still able to do live, you know, with the comments or anything, or, you know, the live chat, which stinks. I haven't tried it in a couple of days, but, I didn't want to try it and you guys get your hopes up either, but I am going to try it soon, hopefully. And hopefully it's fixed. Like, I tried everything I can. Like, they're not giving, like, when I'm trying to fix it, they're not really giving me an option on, like, I mean, I sent them trying to appeal it, and it wasn't even talking about, like, just a live chat. It was meaning, like, just the commenting on it, which didn't make a lot of sense to me. But it said that the live chat will be affected by this whatever's going on. So yeah, I don't know if it's fixed. It didn't say that they were going to, I feel like this is falling. It didn't say that they were going to give me, like, an update or anything. Like, it didn't say, like, be checking your email for anything. Like, it just said that it temporarily could be unavailable. And it didn't say, like, a time frame or anything. But when I talked to that customer service person the night that it happened, he made it seem like it was just going to be real quick and easy, which I didn't, like, it wasn't on the phone or anything. It was on, like, one of those chats. So, and it was AI for a minute, and it really took me to somebody. So, I mean, I don't really know. Like, the guidelines are weird. And hopefully it's fixed now. But, like I said, I haven't tried it. So I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and film a video. That way, something. Because I feel like y'all probably think nothing is ever coming. I also don't know a lot about what's going on with Amber Lynn right now. Like, I know you guys are probably expecting me to, like, know what's going on. But, unless I'm filming myself, like, I mean, I don't have a lot going on with her, like, except for talking about the situations I was already in. I do plan on still trying to do the retro reacts in some sort of way. Like, I will, y'all suggested a couple of different channels. I will definitely check those out to do the retro reacts, and I figured out how to film it. So I'm not worried about that part of it either. I have no idea what's going on with her. I don't know even the names of all these people that y'all keep talking about in the comments. It's very weird. I don't know why she took down all of her videos. That's weird. That's crazy to me. Like, I know that she was getting demonetized, I guess. Like, I don't know the gist of, like, why or anything like that. I just know that I guess that's what was happening, and then it happened, and I guess maybe she was just over it. I don't know. I can't really think off the top of my head of anything, like, that I haven't already told you guys that happened between her and I. Like, I mean, like, I haven't spoken to her since when I filmed videos last or did lives last or any, I mean, not even lives last because I did those lives with Beck. But, I have not spoken to her, like, in any kind of a way. I have her blocked on everything, and she probably has me blocked on things as well. So, I'm trying to think of any other updates. Oh, I turned 30 this year, like I said. Turning 30 sucks. I was literally worried I was gonna wake up and it would hurt. But, I mean, it didn't. But me and my best friend are, how many days apart are we? It's not even a month. Her birthday is June 19th, mine is July 13th, so not even a month, but close to it. And we decided this year, since we were turning 30, we wanted to do a big bash, so we did a huge Adam Sandler party. Everyone showed up with, different characters from different Adam Sandler movies. We got stuck with the Waterboy theme for, like, the food and, like, some of the decorations in the house just because it was easiest. So we got a slip and slide, like a giant inflatable one, like the big slides. And it was crawfish themed. It was so cool. I'll try to maybe put some pictures in, like, right here. It was so much fun, and I was having a really good time doing different things on that day. Like, we had a really good time. And not as many people showed up as we wanted to, which is fine. I mean, to each their own. We had a good time, and that's all I cared about, was that me and her had a good time. So, and we did. And we made some really good memories. We sang a bunch of karaoke. We just did so much. And it was so much fun. But, I haven't even been watching Karina's videos, which is surprising, because I still tried to keep up a little bit from, like, when me and Beck were filming still, but, sometimes, life is just, it's a lot. I wasn't sure how I was going to come back to YouTube. Like, I've been wanting to, like, it's definitely something that I wouldn't mind doing, like, every so often, or even, like, try to do it on a normal basis, like a regular basis, like, maybe not weekly, but maybe, like, every other week, or what have you. It's really hard. When you've got so much going on, and the girl I'm dating, she actually lives an hour away from me, so I usually go and stay with her when I get off work on Friday, and I leave from her house Monday morning and just go to work. So, I mean, I'm busy doing that all weekend, just squeezing in what time I can get. So it's not always the most convenient time to film. I needed to during the week, but last week was Thanksgiving. That was busy. Just so many things have been going on, like, in the past couple weeks when I started to try to do this. So, I'm sorry it's taken me a little while. Let me think. You guys are probably also wondering if I'm going to do the Q&A. I do plan on filming the Q&A separate. I wanted to do an update video and then do the Q&A because that is a lot to cram into one video, because I want to answer as many questions as I can, but I also wanted to give you guys a separate, just, like, update. So that way you can, if you've got more questions too, to put on the Q&A that I put, it's on my YouTube channel. I didn't put it anywhere else. I may put it on, like, Instagram or something for anyone. I don't see why anyone wouldn't see it on YouTube that follows me on Instagram. But this way, if what I'm saying generates more questions, there's also that opportunity is given for you guys to ask me some questions. So, I know I had posted a little bit on Instagram. Not much, but I did say how I have lost some weight. It's kind of slowed down a little bit. I mean, when you're really trying at first, like, you're going to lose weight kind of quickly, but then, it's going to slow down over time, which, I mean, it already did, but I was going to the gym like 3 times a week, and then, or 2 times a week is how I started, and then I started going 3 times a week. I was going Tuesday, Thursday, then, which I did for most of the summer, and then I was going 3 times a week, and then life got kind of busy. Like, I've just been doing so many other things. Like, it sucks putting off doing that. Like, I definitely do want to get back into doing that. Just with the holidays, too, it's also kind of hard. But I haven't gained. I've been maintaining, so I haven't been too down on myself about it. So there's that. I wasn't doing anything specific. I mean, it's not better for you by any means, but I did switch to, like, the zero. Like, I drank a lot of Dr. Pepper, so I switched to the zero sugar kind. The diet kind is just too sweet, in my opinion. So I prefer the zero sugar one, and it's zero everything. I did switch to that. That definitely made an improvement. I mean, that wasn't the first thing I did. I definitely was, like, eating a lot differently. Like, I have cut out so much things that are just, like, bad, and I really, like, tried, like, I'm not counting calories, I'm not doing anything specific, I'm not doing a specific diet. I literally just tried to be more mindful of how much I'm eating, and working out, obviously, and then drinking a lot more water, which I've gotten really bad at. I finally found my Circle bottle. It was in my car. It had got under my seat, which thankfully it was just water, so it's not like it was bad or anything. I did, have to change the cart out of it. But, I mean, I was drinking a lot more water. I need to get back on that. Like I said, I've just been kind of slacking. Started kind of slacking off when I got into a new relationship, which that happens. And like I said, I'm maintaining, I'm not gaining, so can't be too mad about it. That's really it. Like, just being more mindful, making way healthier choices. I was not eating out for a long time. And if I did, it was like kids portions. Like, I would be like, okay, I'm just gonna get a kid's meal to whatever it is, and it wasn't even really usually like fast food. It was usually just somewhere that I know would have like just healthier, better options. I have tried to, I mean, I'm really picky as a person, and I don't really like a lot of vegetables, but I still try to venture out. Like, I'll try anything once. I'm just super picky, so it's hard for me to like everything, which, I mean, nobody likes everything. Everyone has their stuff that they like and they don't like. But I've definitely tried to eat more vegetables. I'm just so picky with vegetables. Like, I can eat cucumbers like they're going out of style, but they'll give me heartburn. That makes no sense. Carrots, I love carrots. I'll put lettuce on anything, but there's not a lot of vegetables I like. Like, I don't like tomatoes. I don't know. I usually don't even like sweet potatoes, but on Thanksgiving, I finally tried my stepmom's, she makes, like, I guess it would be candied yams. She just, like, slices them into the little circles and puts, the little marshmallows on them and bakes them. That is so good. I don't know why I didn't try those before. I guess I was just too chicken. I don't really know. So, I really liked that, and I had me a couple of those, actually. But other than that, I haven't been doing anything too specific. Like, like I said, no diets, no anything of that sort. I am on Vyvanse for ADHD, so I mean, Vyvanse is prescribed to people with binge eating disorder. So, I mean, it definitely doesn't give me, like, my full appetite, but, like, I don't know, like, that's not what I take it for either, so, I mean, obviously. But it does help, it suppresses your appetite a little bit, which any ADHD medicine is going to do that. But I've been on Vyvanse for a while, well over a year. So, I mean, that was before I started trying to lose weight, so it's not like it was helping too much before. Like, I mean, I just would let you guys know that I am on that. So, oh, that's gonna be fun. It's a little box. These 2 aloe-infused socks gotta go in here. Some way, somehow. Let's see if we can, like, stack it. I realized pretty quickly when I was at Walmart a minute ago that I'm giving her this tomorrow. Like I said, it's the 2nd. I put off getting the things to put in here. Too much. I put it off way too much. That's not going to work like that. So I was in there, I was struggling a little bit because I was like, I didn't want to spend like an arm and a leg just getting like just a bunch of stuff to go in here because this is just supposed to be fun. Like, not like a whole present or anything. Just fun. Because I was like, you know, wouldn't it be so much fun to make your own advent calendar and someone, like, for someone, and, and she likes advent calendars. Like, we've talked about them a couple times. This one's just going to have to be one that isn't closed very well, but that's okay. I'm sorry, I keep saying that a lot. I can't really think of anything else to update you guys on, so I'm probably about to cut this video a little short. It's almost 30 minutes long. I don't really have a whole lot else. The only thing I was going to say is that, I'm giving her this advent calendar tomorrow. I think I said that. But we are also, she's meeting, I've met pretty much all of her family. But she has not met basically any of mine. She's met my best friend. And that's about it. But that's because they live like 2 minutes from each other. So that's very nice. So when I go on the weekends, she's not off on the weekends, so that does kind of suck. But she goes to work, and then my best friend is 2 minutes down the road, so I go see my best friend while she's working, and then, then we hang out after. It's fun. It's like kind of, double whammy. Hang out with my best friend and my girlfriend. So, it's fun. We have a lot of good times together. And it's really nice seeing my best friend all the time, too, obviously. I actually was at Walmart the other day while I was out there. And I got recognized. So, hey, I can't remember if you told me your name. And if you did, I'm really sorry for not remembering it. But, hey, if you're watching. But I can't think of anything else to really update you guys on. She's meeting at least my dad and my stepmom, I know for sure tomorrow. I think maybe my sister and the baby, and my brother-in-law. I wouldn't see why he wouldn't be there too. So I can let you guys know how that goes in the Q&A. But I was trying to keep this under 30 minutes, and it's at 29 minutes and some odd seconds. So, got any questions about any of the information I just gave you guys? Just anything. I'm an open book. I'll pretty much answer anything. The only things that I avoid are like, just weird stuff that people ask, which you guys do ask some weird stuff sometimes. And I try to answer things to the best of my ability, but some things are just too weird. So, I will try to keep you guys posted on the live thing, and of course the, can't remember how I wanted that to go. Okay. Sorry. I'll keep you guys posted on how things are going with me and her. And I will definitely try to keep you posted on if I can get my live chats to work, because that would be so nice, because I love doing the lives. It's just so much quicker to do the questions that way, and, it's so much fun just doing it live. But for now,